Welcome to the Chop with JB. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I've got a special guest with me, K9. Introduce yourself, bro.
You just did, my brother.
What do you do, my friend?
Me, I'm a music artist, grime predominantly. Yeah, I fuck shit up.
He actually does fuck shit up. Now, Nan's a good friend of mine. He's on the show today. We're just gonna have a chat. Just gonna have a general chat. How you been, man? I think have a little talk about life and that, and how you been. How's life been, man?
Alhamdulillah, as best as it can be, you know. We've been going through our COVID thing and all of that. Like, now I'm chatting shit. Life's been shit.
Yeah, man. Let's be real. Yeah, man. How did the COVID? Is it got something to do with the COVID thing?
Well, like, sort of, where like, you know, where there hasn't been a lot of interaction with a lot of other people, and you have to be, you're basically like based where you are. There's not a lot of moving about. You're with the people who you're with every single day, and you get familiar. Sometimes you get over familiar, and shit disperses. Shit dispersed. You know, shit dispersed. It took a real left turn.
Are we talking about family and friends, or
We're
like?
talking about family. We're talking about friends. We're talking about my job, like everything.
With your job, are you one of the people that this has affected, like work-wise?
No, because like, because I got sacked just before lockdown, innit? Yeah.
That's not funny, by the way.
Nah, the circumstances of me getting sacked was hilarious.
do you wanna?
As like as much as as much, yeah, as it doesn't seem funny,
Yeah.
it's hilarious, bro. Yeah. I was working a job where you work outside from morning till whenever. But I was part of an agency. I needed some waterproof clothing. I asked for some waterproof clothing. The response I got was mad. It was like I asked someone for their kidney. Yeah, and it got heated, but not on my part. And I can get heated.
Yeah.
I basically got buoyed off.
Okay.
I got buoyed off. I got taken for a prick. Then I got sacked.
Wow, that's not funny. I see why you're laughing though. See if I laugh or get mad in it. One of them was like, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, honestly, it's that. Like, it's either like laugh about it or dwell on it and fall back into that hole of watch when I catch this one, and that one.
Yeah.
And yeah, fuck them, to be fair.
So that was pre-COVID. So you went into COVID, like in that situation.
Jobless. Yeah, and then met Wiley, like literally like straight after, or kind of like before, just as I was losing my job. I say losing, I didn't have a clue I was gonna lose it. Like a week or something before I lost my job, I met Wiley. You get me? That's when things like looked up a bit. But then even around all of that, like my situation at home and certain things that were happening in the hood and that, like, nah, like it's not so great, man. Man's had a shit like 2020. 2020's been shit.
Yeah. So, well, the Wiley thing, that's not shit. So do you want to talk about the Wiley, the pre-COVID Wiley, like how you met him? Like, I've heard some of the tracks, they're banging. Like how that happened.
All right, so I was at work and my phone was going off. And then my phone was literally going off because I hadn't paid my phone bill.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So I was thinking, why is my phone vibrating so much? I already got the 24-hour warning. You know, all of that. I was thinking, what, are they calling me? Or are they like...
Oh, it was a number you didn't recognize as well?
No, it was just vibrating.
Yeah.
Taking my phone out my pocket and I've seen like 30 Twitter notifications. So I opened my phone, I've had a look at it, and I was just seeing bare people atting like, oh, K9, or my Twitter handle, innit, W9 Anubis. They're like, oh, K9. And they're all linked to like Wiley, innit? So it's atting like Wiley. And so I've gone to click like the original tweet, innit? And it's like, oh, like who's the sickest MCs in West London? And bare man were tagging me, innit? Tagging me. Then I've looked in my DMs and the man's seeing the message from Wiley saying like, yo, where are you now? And that, like, I'm going, what? Man's gone to message my man back. Phone
No way.
locked off
No
on
way.
my grandmother's grave.
No
The
way.
phone is locked off. Couldn't message him.
Yeah.
I was like, are you mad? I phoned up my network straight away.
Yeah.
I was like, listen, I've been with you for 10 years.
You got deep with them, yeah?
Yeah, I've been with you for 10 years. I'm going to pay you tomorrow midnight.
Yeah.
Put my phone back on. They're like, cool, put your phone back on. It might take up to 2. I said, I don't have 2 hours. I said, I don't have 2 hours. Put it back on now. They're like, okay. We had like 5 minutes. Phone was on. Message Wiley straight back. I'm like, yo, bro, man's in East. Like, what are you on? He's like, well, I'm in West. Like, like, what are you on? And that, like, come down, link man in the studio. And I was like, say no more. I finished work, went home, showered, skirt down, linked him. 6 studio session. That's when man made the track with Big Zoo and Diamond. And
You made all of that on that one day?
yeah, just that one track in it. Track, the West London track. So it was myself, Zoo, Diamond, Ghostly, and Wiley. The studio session was sick. Like, it was proper sick. Like, it's like man was. It felt like old school.
Yeah.
Like, man are in there. Man are hearing man spitting. Man are like, oh, like, I'm gonna come for you. You know what I mean? Like, Wiley's got the attitude all over and that. Like, I'm coming for you. Like, that was sick, K9. But I'm gonna spin you. Like,
yeah.
When you hear the track, like, he blatantly tried it. He tried it still. He tried it. He didn't want me to go after him, but he definitely wanted to come after me. He tried it, man. I love that, bro. That's the energy that man need and that, man.
I lie,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I've been in studio sessions and sat down with man and it's silent. This man's writing his bars and that man's writing his bars. And now, man, want to hear what's going on.
Yeah.
Get me? Man need to feed off each other's energies. Man don't want your ideas and your bars and that, but man want the energy. Oh, yeah, you're coming like that. Yeah, say no more.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spin you now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to spin you now. Maybe I was going to say this before, but nah, man's going to have to solidify that now. It's going to be 10 times harder. And that was the whole vibes of it. And that was sick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We made the track. Never heard it for time, but obviously it
How long ago was that?
That was in February.
That was February. Okay, cool. I thought it was like later than that, but yeah.
Yeah, that was in February. And the album itself only came out a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Can't remember the date, but yeah, that was in February. So we done that. Then
can I talk about protect your
oh yeah,
protect the empire?
Protect the Empire.
Oh, what did you write that with Wiley? Was you in the studio together?
No.
How did that?
No. I put my verse down in the studio with Wiley.
Yeah.
But he already had his verse and his hook.
Cool. Yeah. So
it's
you knew what to write. You knew that. Yeah.
For me and Jams, those bars I've had in it.
Cool.
Saying I've had those bars, but they just fit
perfectly.
Yeah. With the theme of what we were saying. There was more of it that I wanted to in that bar, but it was only
was it 16?
16 bar in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that, and when I heard the whole tune as a whole and that, like,
proud moment,
proper, because you know what, I didn't even hear the hook when I recorded it.
Oh, no way.
I don't think I heard any of it.
Okay, that makes it even more better.
Yeah, so
because if Wiley was gonna do a tune, like when I heard that tune, and I didn't know you were on it because of the way the album came out.
And you know what, I think I heard the hook, but not his verse.
Yeah.
So I've heard the hook, and I was like, yeah, this is sick. And when you sit down and have conversations with Wiley, these are the things he speaks about.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Like, these are the things he speaks about. A lot of people see him. Sorry, I thought I'd adjust this one more time.
Yeah, go on, it's fine.
Like, so people will see him online and believe that, oh, Wiley's had a crazy episode. Saying, oh, he's mad. He must be this, he must be that. Bro's 41 years old, and bro has been here for a long time. Bro has seen it all.
Yeah.
You get me? He's seen it all in and out of the industry. So he knows what he's talking about. Do you know what I'm saying? When he's having his rants talking about Ed Sheeran and this one and that one, he knows what he's talking about. He's not waffling. And this is a conversation you can have with him with just the two of you. Do you know what I'm saying? You can have this conversation And he's still going to be that same guy. The same guy you saw on the Insta saying, yo, and talking like at that volume and that. He's still that guy. It's not an act. It's not like...
Not a character.
It's not a character. Like, he's just genuinely that guy, innit? Like, and when you sit down and take it in rather than looking at it, rather than looking at the theatrics and this and that, and or how animated he is, or, do you know what I'm saying? How he chooses to...
What he's wearing.
Yeah, what he's wearing, or how he chooses to articulate what he's saying. When you dash all of that away and listen to him, but the guy has made the most sense.
Yeah.
Like, he makes the most sense. There's a lot of other people that try and make sense and can't make sense, but Wiley can make a lot of sense. There's been a time where I went to check him after the first studio session. I went to check him again. Didn't have a studio session, and I've gone there with Sam.
Or just chilling.
Yeah, man's gone there with Sam. And man just sat down and just chatted to Wiley for a couple of hours. Like, no studio session, no fucking drinks, no, like, nothing like that. Just straight reasoning. Yeah. Talking about old school times, talking about this, bro. The bro is so down to earth, and all he wants to do is help everyone, in the right way, and with us out having to like
sell out
and do what he had to do, and what,
like, not make his mistakes.
Yeah, not make his mistakes, not do what all these other people have done, and go pop, like, without having to go pop and bow down to the masses.
Like pop, but true to yourself, innit?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's all right to make a tune that bangs, which is popular. Yeah. But as in, like, he's like, I don't want you to have to wearing my I don't want you to have to do wearing my Rolex. Do you know what I'm saying?
You spoke about that?
Yeah, he said, I don't want you to have to do wearing my Rolex. He said, I've done it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've done it for you lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he has.
He's like, I've done it for you lot. I don't want you lot to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? You lot love grime. You lot love your thing. That's what you're going to make money off. And that's what I'm going to help you make money off. He said so he said he didn't have the avenues for you know, him and his peers and that to make serious money off grime. Yeah. So they had to make these pop tunes. They
to get their recognition.
They had to do it to get their recognition, to get their money, and he doesn't want that for the generation. Because I'm 30, I'm not young. You get me? But I'm not
still very young.
But I'm not 41 either. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's trying to pave it for us. And for us to be able to help the people younger than us, the generation younger than me, because it's what's going to end up happening. Like, you know, right now drill is what's popular. Yeah, and I ain't got a problem with the drill because the drill's catchy and this and that. It's just the lifestyle that goes with it. Yeah, and if I mean, a lot of kids right now see that as the easiest way because they're blowing up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but literally, innit? Yeah,
drill tune. Million views on that for a bunch of little kids that are literally talking about like killing each other.
Chef, shank.
The week before, like, you know, like legit stabbings and legit shootings and
sad,
all of this stuff and that, like, and then they think, oh, you know what, we got to go for it. But you know what? In a way, back in the day, that was kind of like grime for us.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, that's I agree because I mean, people demonize when people demonize drill. I got the same view as you as well. I think drill good skills, but
so I was on the way to demonizing it until I realized
back we used to be them.
We used to be them.
That used to be us. People demonizing us.
It was but it wasn't for clout, and this is the difference now. The difference between the grime and the drill and what man was on it was not for clout. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, like, it was serious. If you go certain areas and you go certain places, like, it could be really sticky. Like, when I met certain MCs, they had like their mashes on them for the, like, do you know what I'm saying? And
for the set?
Yeah, I'm all like 15 years old, 16, going into a set and seeing a man with his mash and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, it was serious things, and it wasn't for clout. It was because, like, yo, I've got beef. Like, it's mad. We're in some man's in some next ends. Like, I don't know.
Some random block.
I don't know who's gonna be at this set. Like, get me? It's like that. Whereas the drill now, it's like, right, cool. You rep this ends. You rep that ends. Let's go duck my man down, chef him, film it on camera, and that, so I can be like, yep, duck down man on the roads and do. Now he's like, oh, why did you leave your shoes? You know, like all that bullshit and that. Like, man are doing that like for the clout, because man are filming their attacks. Man are literally speaking about on Snapchat. You man are wet, bro. Why was you running, bro? Why did you do this? Like, bro, like, just go to the police station, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just go to the police station and hand yourself in. You know what I'm saying? Just hand yourself in, because that's the price of clout at the end of the day. That's the difference in that between. So yeah, like grime kind of was like our local drill thing.
Yeah.
But it was real. We didn't have social media like that for it to be like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, like, nah, it wasn't that. Like, man were really bad. You know what I'm saying?
And we thought it was stupid to say it on a bar because you're baiting yourself up. Like,
trust me. Like, a lot of
back in the day, you wouldn't say what you're doing in the streets because you would use your mind and say, but the police might hear this.
Exactly.
You can reference stuff, but not say I did this and it's a crime report. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Do you know how much people have been put down for stuff like that?
Yeah, because police watch these videos.
Of course.
They've probably got a whole team that gets paid $30K a year just to go through YouTube and watch videos. So.
Of course, and they probably love it. They love every tune they're listening to.
Well, they're just in the office, just like
just like that. Like, probably create a whole next era of them.
Yeah,
but yeah, going back to, so I kind of went off track.
Nice, back to the protect the empire kind of thing.
Yeah, man, like he really wants to protect the empire.
Yeah, I got that from that one song. Just that the hook, the verses. I just got that. The people on the track. I know you're grime purist. You know, them was like Nines is a grime purist, and it couldn't have been a better people like features on that track. Yeah, so
it went together well. Big up Jams, big up Wiley, big up Thomas Mellor.
You made the beat. Sick.
Big up Thomas Mellor.
There are no features on. Is it the way that somebody leaked it? Because when you go on the album, you can't see who's featured on it. Yeah.
So what happened? It didn't get leaked. So what happened was, it was meant to come out last year, like September or November, and obviously he's going through issues with his label and whatever in it. Like, so I'm not sure if it's September, but he was supposed to release an album last year. Didn't happen, got postponed. But either way, with the time that The Godfather 3 actually came out, so it was set for release on that date. Then there was a problem with the distributors, so it got pushed a week back. So it's supposed to get released the next week. And then out of nowhere, it got released on that date, a week back, a week forward.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure about the metadata and all of that, because I'd given all my information. I'm sure everyone else has given all the information. But I think it's down to like the distributor and how everything came out at the time and that. So
yeah, it does feel like bad timing.
You get me?
Yeah, it does feel like he must have been going through some madness.
Yeah. Trust me. You get me? So it just came out, but nonetheless, I'm grateful. Like,
I'm fucking happy as well, bro.
Nonetheless, I'm grateful.
Yeah,
I saw that and I was like, right. Even when man done the track, there's a track with Ghostly, Wiley, and it's got Jammer on it as well, innit?
Yeah.
Like when man done that track, I didn't think I was going anywhere. I didn't think I was gonna be on Wiley's album. I thought like we just made that track. Like you know them way.
Like you're just there and you make a track in it. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? When that went on the album, I was like, yo, like this is serious. You get me, bruv? Man had to murk that one, bruv. Like, didn't want to war with 9. You can get cut with a sword of hey, man went ham on that. And then the other track, the rally tune, the Eskimo dance.
Yeah.
Like, Wiley was like, I've got this sick rally. He's like, listen to it. He's played it. It's got bare gaps in it though, innit, at the time, innit?
Yeah. He
said, there's a couple spaces. He said, you want one? I said, bro, what was going on inside my head and heart at the moment was like, yo, because bruv, listen, bruv, I love grime.
Yeah.
I love grime, and I'm like a man that's like, I'm a fan of it as well, innit? I'm not afraid to be like, bro, I know all of your bars. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the sort of person that will roll up to a man and be like, listen, do you remember this bar? And they'll be like, I don't even remember. I'll be like, I do. You know what I'm saying? And like, man's a proper grime head, innit? Yeah. And like, for Wiley to tell me, like, right, do you want to be on this tune? And when I heard like the people on the tune, it's got all Flow Dan and
all of the old school greats, innit?
Yeah. Temper T and this one, I'm like, what? I said, of course I want to be on it. Like, I'll give you the signature bar. You get me? All of that, bruv. Inside, I was crying, bruv. I was like, what the I was like, raw, bruv. Like, I was like, bruv, Like, bruv, I was a bin man a week ago, bro.
Yeah.
I was a bin man a week ago, bro. Like, that's what man's feeling inside. Man's all crying inside, like, yo, like, man's here with Wiley. Like, now to whoever don't even know, and that, like, if you compare it to like the scale of like America and one of their pioneers or their artists and this and that, that's
he's like the Dre. He's like
that's
the Dre,
like me.
Yeah,
being with Dre.
He's literally like the Dre, producing and spitting and creating.
And man's there, and he's telling me that K9, you're gonna be the future, bro. Like,
can't come from no one better.
It couldn't come from anyone better.
Like, who else?
Like, I was literally like, and then I was just like, you know what? Fuck it, I can't fail.
Yeah,
I can't fail. I can't stop. I'm not gonna depend on Wiley, or I'm not gonna be like, you know, from here I'm gonna be big because I'm on Wiley's thing or anything like that. But no, I know now that I've got it. I know now that I've got this. I know now that I can do it.
Yeah,
I know now.
It's been approved, isn't it? Yeah, it's been
approved,
got the stamp.
It's got the stamp of approval.
Yeah,
and it's not because he said it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not because he said it that I believe it.
You believed it anyway.
I believed it anyway, but bruv, I don't even know what to say, bruv. But I just love that whole experience, man.
Yeah, it must have been wicked. I spoke to our boy about it anyway, and even he was starstruck. You know, he obviously wasn't. Yeah. So, how does the Wiley situation affect you now? So, I don't have to get into all the ins and outs, but how moving from now forward, how does that affect you?
I support him. You get me? I support him in it. Like, maybe he didn't articulate what he was saying in the best of ways, in it, but he wasn't wrong in bare of what he was saying, and what all the backlash that happened after proves and solidifies what he was saying. You know, about control and who's doing what, and at the end of the day, I don't need certain people, and that's not a race of people or a distant people. I just mean certain individuals that are out there that are energy vampires, that are money vampires. I don't need these sort of people. I need to stick with people that are like-minded and people that have the same goals and want the same for me and my family as like the same they want for them and their family. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anyone that's going to use me and do anything of the sort. Do you know what I'm saying? And Wiley's made a lot of valid points of how we need to protect our empire and bring it back to the village. That's another thing. He's bring it back to the village. When he's saying back to the village, he means back to the village with your people, not out in the city where we was, you know, where you man were running my show. You know what I'm saying? Where you man were running my show. Now I'm going to go back with what I've learned, everything I've learned about the industry, everything I've learned about this, and I want to go back to my people. And I don't mean just my black people. It means my people that ain't in them positions. Yeah. People that are in the struggle. And I'm going to show them how to make it work without making the sacrifices that I had to make. Like, that's his angle. You get me, bro? And I respect that. And right now, I will run with that. You get me? I will run with that. Like, yeah, Wiley said he was going to sign me. And maybe, like, after all of this, like after all of this, people may be like, you're going to sign with Wiley. And like, well, yeah. You get me? Yeah, that's down to you. If you don't want to fuck with him based on that whole situation, then that's down to you, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? I'm not jumping on bandwagons. I'm not doing anything of the sort. Like, what he said was poorly articulated, and that's about it. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? That's about it. Yeah. It was poorly articulated. Yeah. And I will rock with him because he's helped me, not even just like with the music. Like, he's helped my mental state and that, because man was in a bad way, bruv, when Wiley was shouting, man, bruv. Man weren't in the best of mental frames and that. Like, life was really shit. Do you know what I'm saying? And that man was a bin man, fam, picking up people's shit. Do you know what I'm saying? And that, like, he helped me and changed my mental state. And I'm very grateful for that. Do you get me? And anything I could do for him, I'll do for him. Yeah. You get me? Even if that's to tell him, bruv, shut up. You know what I'm saying? You're going on a bit too much. I'll do that. Yeah. I mean, people need people like that. That's what I'm saying. And that. But I won't, because I won't, because at the moment he's not fucking chatting shit. And that's that.
Yeah.